Hello, everybody. Not going to do much of an intro for this one, but it's my second round of the draft league. So real quick, why are they covering each other? Um, Information's on screen. I'm not going to show it real long. You can pause the video and check it out. Left is the points for each Tem that was drafted, and on the right is the Tems that were drafted by who. There was a rule of 11 Tems, max of. I went through the intro last time, max of like 33 points. And this time we are up against Arctech, which I think is going to be probably my toughest matchup. So, alright. Just going to let them know I'm ready, and then we'll probably get into it. Alright, so I'll go through most of the stuff during the match as far as the team that I'm running. So essentially, just throw up this picture again. So I'm going to be banning his Mashuk because my team has a lot of, well, melee and toxic weaks on it. And so I want to just get rid of that. Mashuk's also a top tier Tem, knocking out lots of. It gets tons of tireless procs and doesn't run out of stamina because of tireless and gets speed. So I'm just gonna get rid of it while I still can. But that means that he's gonna have Nukama and Acronox that are available, and that could be tough to deal with because that's a common opener with Water Cannon and Venom Spread. I don't have a lot of ways to deal with that. I do have bait on Tuvine and camo on Grumper. Nope. See if I can show the team real quick. This is the team. I got Adshot on a slower Auhi because I need the bulk. Tental's also slower. Platimus is one of. It's basically Platimus and Tuvine are the only two Tems I have to counter the Okama Acronox opening. After that, it's just kind of rip. Looks like he's still getting a little bit prepared. I think I gotta send in my lock team code. I would share the code for these teams, but I don't think anyone really wants to use them. They're specifically crafted for this tournament. So, because with draft leagues, normally you want to kind of counter your opponent's teams. But there wasn't a whole lot of speed breakpoints I was able to reach against Arctech's Tems. He has a raise to also adjust speed tiers and a Mimit. I just realized I showed the team and it was blocking me, but we're here now. And he's ready. Mashuk, Okama, and Acronox. Honestly, this team looks like a like a 1.0 team, maybe like the patch right before it. Looks like an older style team. It's kind of cool. I respect it. Lawali will kind of be an issue as well. Yeah, so we're gonna just eat the opener and see how it goes. Oh, he goes for Mimit. It must be a striking Mimit since he picked it first. That's very curious about that decision. So I gotta be careful about what I give him now. Because anything he takes will have. Will basically be my Tem, but faster and bulkier. And I can't really counter it turn one. That makes my best opening Ukama and Platimus, but that's awful if he picks Lawali. I think I have to pick Platimus no matter what. It's my best time against Ukama and Acronox. You know what, we'll pick... If I pick Piranha, he's just gonna pick... Or he's just gonna steal my Platamus. And that's kind of problematic. Ah, whatever. We'll go Roller. I don't think there was any good option here. Oh, maybe it was striking Mimit plus Mom's Lunch Yowler. I didn't even consider that combo, but that very well could have been what it was. Gonna ban the Acronox. I just don't want to deal with it. I think of the two common Acronox, Acronox is the worst one. Bans my Broccolum, which is a little interesting. Makes me think that he's gonna steal my Rolder instead of my Platamus, which kind of questionable. I feel like Platamus is super good for him here. Pick my Tental, put some pressure on him. I'm gonna grab my Piranha too. I have a feeling I could need the extra damage it offers. I'll bring Grumper, so I have at least some offensive threat to the Platamus. Because, once again, I didn't pick up any wins in my draft. Oopsie. Bait on the Lawali, that's not much of an issue. I think I have a slower Platamus. No, I have a max speed Platamus. I don't know what I was thinking. Why do I... Oh, it's to speed tie Golzy. So I'm actually going to be real squishy here, but I should be able to live at least a Hypoxia. Roller's a pretty standard build. I put enough speed in it to reach something that honestly I don't remember. Unfortunately, I have Toxic Slime instead of Rotten Goo on the plot because I'm so fast. Which is, the Poison Tick is going to get taken by the... That was not a good plan, by the bait. If it didn't have bait, it would be fine. But with Rotten Goo, I would have wanted to block the bait for sure. And I just wanted to do more damage. On the bright side, I am faster than it, so it can't get a second Hypoxia off, but one Hypoxia plus a Plague is going to be more than enough to clean me up. Yeah. I need this to do enough that I could kill it with Aquatic Whirlwind. It's pretty sketch, but we're going to try. And then we're going to start chipping down the Platamus. Roller can take at least one hit because of Reactive Vial. Yeah, my own Platamus is just a big issue. He actually swaps his Lawali. The Hazrat, that's fine. Hazrat eating this Aquatic is still really good for me. Yeah, that's huge damage. Doppelbrooch. That's fun. You don't see it often. Hazrat doesn't have anything it can threaten me with, so I'm pretty free to go Grumper here and just get a T-Strike off on the Mimit. Or whatever swaps in. That Marbles sucks though, I hate Marbles, please remove it. Could very well see Golzy swap in. But that's fine, we're just going to T-Strike and we're going to Rockfall here. Finish off the Hazrat and deal some damage to Golzy. But the thing is, he'll probably just Aquatic the Roller, proc the Reactive Vial, and put it in range to die to Hazrat. He still goes for the Grumper. That doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's not a high invest Mimit, but oh man, he's got double Toxin Shower. That sucks. Hazrat's not even a threat on this field, so I don't care too much. But I really should have gone for Drill Impact on the Mimit then. I can Sludge Gift to Hazrat before it can do anything. The question is, do I want to use anything on Rolder? Because I'm going to OX if I do. I think I have to. The question is just what? And do I predict a swap as well? Because he could swap in Golzy here and get Oshi up, IOX, kill his Hazrat. He brings in Lawali to threaten. That's probably what it's going to do. Gonna be a bit risky. We're gonna Dust Vortex the Platymus slot, and we're gonna rest on Rolder. Okay, why? Why? No, you can't do that. Ah. I could have easily outsped with... I have Tardy Rush. I have Goring. I guess we'll see if his +1 Mimit outspeeds my Rolder after Tardy Rush. It does. Goes for Lava Wave on the Tental. Not wanting to proc. Avenger with the Rolder. Yeah, I should have. I needed to predict him staying in with his Platymus. That was way too risky of a move. I couldn't outspeed his Aquatic, but I could absolutely outspeed his Aqua Bullet. Yeah, I think he's got me beat this time. Even with the Avenger boost, I don't have enough speed to outspeed Golzy. I didn't put a lot of speed invest in the Tental. There's definitely more in bulk. We gained some good info though. He's got a lot of speed and damage on his Temps. They're a lot squishier than they probably should be. Well, I mean, it's working for him, so it's not like they should be slower and bulkier. It is a faster paced team, and I knew it would be a rough matchup. Did not initially predict the Mimit to be a problem though. But it gives him a perfectly flexible lead that I don't have a great way of dealing with. So, we'll still ban the Mashuk. Probably ban out my only wind again. Triple Toxic. It's tough. I get to pick first. I'm gonna pick Grumper first this time. You won't necessarily want to steal Grumper, and I have an offensive threat on him if he does. I also have camo if I need it for the Ukama Equinox opening. We're gonna try the Auhi this time. Bans my Broccolum again. I kind of have to ban his Mimic because it was such an issue last time. But that just means the Acronox is going to be a bigger issue this time. We're going to leave Tental behind. I'm not picking Azaret's fine. I do have slowdown, but I was expecting him to be slower than he is. He indeed was not. I'm gonna swap to Rolder. Kind of risky considering it's a very easy double in on that slot with like Plague Uppercut. We'll try getting a Quetzal on Lawali though. If it's a squishier Lawali like I think it is, he does Plague the Rolder, but that means I can live any other one hit. My reactive vials procced. He does have his Lawali Calc to live in from my Auhi. Throw a Stone Ball at the Golzy on the off chance I survive. I am max attack on the Auhi, so there's not any more I could have done against the Lawali. He didn't calc it specifically for that though, which is interesting. I'm not sure what he calced it for. Maybe it would have been smarter to get a Matter Teleport on the Golzy. Ah. Yeah, he's gonna... a double swap for our Ukama Acronox? Yeah. Really sucks I couldn't get the Worm Gift on the Lawali. Could have been really important. He'll probably just kill the Rolder here, knowing I'm going to swap on Auhi. The off chance my Rolder can outspeed like a Soil Steam, I'll throw it in the direction of the Ukama. So my Platypus can finish it off with a Toxic Slime, because it's not in range right now. I'll save my Auhi. It will be useful against Yowler and even a threatened Golzy later on. Actually swaps the Ukama. Saves it for later, I guess. Bring in Yowler. It wasn't Mom's Lunch Yowler, so that's interesting. Still not sure what he was going for there. Yep, and there's the roller attack. It doesn't kill, but I did just burn Goring. So even with Tardy Rush here, I am going to die no matter what. I'll see if I can get a rock fall off. I'll throw an Aqua Bullet at the Acronox to chip it down and figure out what trait it is. Snapbook Lungs. That's good to know. Use Toxin Shower. It's kind of interesting. There's quite a bit of damage on his Yowler. That's a lot on my Platimus as well. I think Aohi still has use here. Actually gonna keep the Yowler alive. Because I'd rather have the threat of a Matter Teleport on it next turn. I didn't need a Toxin Shower then, it was just in case Acronox decided to Rotten Gumi here, which would have been very bad. Alright. Now we're gonna... I OX, but I have Adrenaline Shot, so that's fine. We're gonna double into the Acronox slot. I have to Aquatic because Aqua Bullet will not kill. But it's just the Matter Teleports to cover for the Ukama swap, potentially. I don't think it's likely, but it is possible. Could very well just leave it in and die. It actually barely killed, it was a very bulky Acronox. That makes sense. As it looks like it's calced for the Ukama Acronox strategy. Alright, now he's got both of these two. And because I burned my Prio, the only thing I can do is cry. We got Gust, that's fun. You don't see that often. Alright, surely he'll double into the Piranha tier. But we'll try and throw in Ice Cubes at the Lowale, finish it off. Oh, he's going after the Grumper. Lowale goes down. Do I get the Sludge Gift off? I do. I think doubling the Grumper there is a really rough play from him. A Hasty Lunge shouldn't do too much to my Piranha, and I can win the 1v1 against Ukama. So we might still be in this. Unless he's got like Blizzard and Denigrate on his Ukama, even then I'm not sure if they'll do enough damage. Yeah, Water Cannon is just going to be the best plan for him. Ooh, Sif. Okay, that's rough. Because that... Yeah, I think he got me there. Oh no, it pushes off the neutralize because of energy reserves, which I completely forgot about. That would have been a great play though, because then I wouldn't have been able to avoid his aquatic killing me. Based on how much that water cannon did, I don't think I would have had any chance. Alright, GG's. We took a game. Woohoo! I think we borderline got lucky that game. But we take those. We got to see Piranha do something too. Got 3 kills. If he had just killed the Piranha there was nothing I could do. I needed that end game, which is what I was aiming for like the whole time. Kind of wondering if I can live the hasty lunge on Aohi. That could be really interesting. I'm also debating on just not banning the Mashuk this game. I know I've got a lot that doesn't want to face it, but if I just ban the Golzy, he picks Ukama Acronox. But we're gonna try it. He does have the advantage on blue side, being able to have a lot of flexibility into whatever it is I want to pick. Just pick Plotamus and Tental here. Mimit would kind of suck because then he could just pick my Plotamus again, and I don't have a whole lot I can do about it. And by I don't have a whole lot, I mean I literally have almost nothing. Yeah, yeah, go low Ollie. I agree with that. Yeah, nice. We'll ban out the Mimit. That should free me up a lot. Means Aohi's available to do with Mashuk. We might ditch Grumper this time. Like Piranha still looks relatively good. Oh, Mashuk is there. I do have the double mental though. I think we're just gonna leave. I think we're gonna leave in the Tental early though, and just challenge him. We're gonna go with the Roller again. It's actually proven pretty useful. I'm surprised. Roller's been one of the bottom Tems for a while because it got over nerfed. There was people refer to it as the Roller meta because Roller was literally on every team the strongest Tem in the game. Energy drink Acronox. Even if I wanted to do slowdown shenanigans, I couldn't. Alright. I'm gonna leave Tental in here, because either he attacks Platamus and can potentially give me a boost with Avenger, or he attacks Tental and doesn't. We'll double the slot with Toxic Slime and Beta Burst, just in case he wanted to swap to Mashuk, and also I just want to get the Slow Ollie dead, because it frees up Piranha and Roller a lot more. Alright, he's just gonna Venom Spread Tental now. I think I can survive, but it's not gonna be a nice nice time. And I'll probably die to the Toxic Tick afterwards as well, even if I do. It'd be really close though. We're gonna throw actually a doubling on Acronox now. Lawali probably wants to Plague Tental. He can't. He can Venom Spread first. He could even double Tental right now, but he can't Plague it. He probably will double it. I can't swap. That'd be the best play. Otherwise it'll scale. And scaling is good for me. Oh, he swaps the Lawali. That's so interesting. Here's the Venom Spread. Question is, do I live? I do live. I'll even live after the Toxic Tick. But I won't be able to do much. It's about as much use as I'm getting out of Tental. We'll save it just in case. We'll swap in a Rolder because they can't do much to Rolder here. And I'm going to get a Toxin Shower. He'll have to Venomous Claws and Sting if he wants to do anything. He could Sting Rolder though, and that would be sad. He does Sting Platymus. And Toxin Showers himself. I'm going to swap Roller out back into Tental, and we're going to Aquatic Row in the Acronox. Hoping that he kills the Platymus here. I am taking Marbles damage that I don't want to, but we do what we gotta do. He does go for the Plat, so Tental gets the boost! Woo! Tental popping off. It's not doing anything yet. But I do have enough speed to outspeed everything other than like max speed or combo with Prio. I'm not sure what he gave up on Hazrat. Because he had to give up something to have Toxin Shower. It's Wastewater, Lava Wave, and Toxin Shower is all he's revealed so far. He hasn't revealed Venomous Claws, and he hasn't revealed Heat Up. He'll probably bring in Ukami here, because he doesn't want to bring in Mashuk or Lawali. So that means Piranha's going to be my best bet. I really wish I knew that fourth move on the Hazrat. If I knew that it was... that it was Venomous Claws, I would not stay in under any circumstances on Tental right now, because it can be being able to threaten Lawali is huge. But if I do stay in, it would also help me determine on if I use Beta Burst or Emanip. I think we're gonna just go for Beta Burst and Nox Bomb. I outspeed. That's so much damage. The Nox Bomb will be able to kill for sure now. Goes to Water Cannon on Tental, probably hoping to outspeed. He did not have enough speed invest though to outspeed a +2 Tental, even though I'm actually a really slow Tental. Wastewater. It'll put me in range to die. Actually, it's kind of unfortunate, but I didn't have any swaps for Ukama. Because now I'm in range to die to whatever he's got on the Hazrat next time. I can't get Ice Cubes off, though, if he doesn't have any prio moves to finish me off. We're getting close to an endgame with Auhi and Mashuk. We just gotta take care of this Hazrat now. Oh, if I don't want to just leave this Lawali around, but it's a free kill on Auhi. He could Resin Trap. I don't know if that kills me at this health. I do not. It does a lot of damage, I know that much. But how much, I couldn't tell you. He goes for the Plague. Maybe a Plague Wastewater to try and take down Rolder. And Ice Cubes off on Hazrat, that does so much damage. He goes for a Toxin Shower to take out his own Lawali. It does. It also takes down my Piranha. I'm gonna Goring the Hazrat. It's a little risky because I don't know if it kills or not. And we're gonna throw a Matter Teleport on the Mashuk just because I need some damage on it. It's actually, he's just gonna go for the kill on my Auhi with double Wastewater. Toxic Farewell makes it so that he will kill my Rolder. He goes for the Helicopter Kick here. Just to make sure that Rolder dies. Unfortunately, there's no way I can finish off his Mashuk in time. I cannot eat another Wastewater, even burnt, and I did not outspeed. This Hazrat was too strong. It's pretty close in the end, though. If I was able to survive this hit, I would have been able to pull it out. So that was a great series. If it wasn't for the marbles and the War Drum, I think it would have been a lot closer. I always blame marbles, right? Nah, he played well. I think I could have had him that first game too if I didn't let him out predict me with the Platimus. My own Platimus. No, that was a lot of fun. GG's Architect. That's gonna be all. Yeah, there's not much to say. I enjoyed it. I pretty much covered everything else during the matches. I don't know when I'm gonna get the next ones out, but we'll see. Uh, for anyone who watches like notifications, I'm gonna try and get a stream tomorrow, but no guarantees. I won't be home for Thanksgiving break, so I'd like to get at least one more in before then. I'm going home for Thanksgiving break, so I won't be able to stream. So that's gonna be all for this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.